I heard the vaccine will alter my DNA.
That myth I have heard often as well. I would have assumed that would have been a top one or two. The it's interesting. Because there are two types of vaccines that are currently in use. There are the kind of mRNA vaccines, so that's the Pfizer and the Moderna, and then there's the Johnson and Johnson vaccination. In the Johnson and Johnson vaccination, we have similar vaccines to it that we used before. So people, that's not the one that gets this kind of myth told about it necessarily. But it's the Moderna and the Pfizer that people kind of have this concern because it has mRNA in it. So even though that mRNA sound similar or look similar to DNA, they are two completely different things. The what the mRNA, what those vaccines do is really just send a message to the cell, to a part of the cell that is completely separate from where DNA lives in the cell. They send a message to this area that basically tells it, hey, this is what you need to make sure that if this virus or this thing shows up, that you are prepared to protect us. And by us, I mean like the cell, the other cells in the body. So I need y'all to start making this thing so we can get the body prepared just in case this thing shows up and we got to jump into action. And that never goes into the kind of brain of the cell, so the nucleus where the DNA lives. And we know that because we know what mRNA does, and we've known that for, decades more than we've known about, this kind of technology.